Shout out to foxnews.com. They didn't force me to sign up for an account just to even read this article. I appreciate the article, but I don't appreciate being forced to sign up for an account. But nonetheless, the story is important because we talk about a lot of human trafficking over time. The story is relatively short, but I did want to kind of let you guys know because it really caught my attention. The amount of people that they caught was to the tune of 120 plus people. So let me give you guys a disclaimer real quick, and then we'll talk about the story. We'll keep it brief. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. And again, shout out Fox News, but I'm not too happy that y'all forced me to sign up for an account. Not happy about that at all, but nonetheless. A Florida human trafficking operation conducted over the past 3 months resulted in arrest of over 120 to about 123 people, including a teacher, a nurse, and a spiritual leader. Again, these spiritual leaders, pastors, preachers, whatever you want to call them. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office announced Thursday that 123 people were arrested during what's called Operation Renewed Hope, which was conducted by the department's Human Trafficking Squad. The arrests made by our dedicated human trafficking squad transcend mere statistics, Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister said. They represent our commitment to protect the innocent and the persistent effort to safeguard the most vulnerable members of the community, of course, our children. Fox 13 in Tampa reported that the sheriff spoke. Now, I ad-libbed that last part. I said children, but it might be human trafficking can involve adults, so let me not ad-lib that. Vulnerable members of our community. Fox 13 Tampa reported that the sheriff spoke about an operation and said detectives participated in numerous hotel, motel, and streetwalker operations, along with online chats where agents posed as minors available for sex. He also said some detectives acted like guardians who were offering sexual services from children. Detectives conducted the operation during the holidays and when children were home from school and more than likely to be online. I wanted to ensure that our children would be protected, and those wanting to pay for sex and wanting to fuel the sex trade were not getting a free pass because of the holidays, Chronister said. All 123 people who were arrested, which included a basketball coach, a nurse, teacher, and a person who worked for a spiritual organization, were charged with human trafficking or trafficking-related crimes. These are the individuals who betrayed your trust, which is kind of a small picture, but let me see if I can break out a bigger picture so you guys can kind of see more of their faces. So I'm going to make this much, much bigger on the screen. Y'all take a look at those faces. Mostly men. And I don't think that's everybody, but that's a lot of them. These are the individuals who betrayed our trust. Also arrested was a 39-year-old Zien Dong, who was previously arrested in May of 2022 for human trafficking charges. While the latest operation was conducted over the course of 3 months, the stings took place during 22 days, which resulted in 6 people getting arrested for human trafficking. Since launching the human trafficking squad, the team has arrested 604 people and charged 36 with human trafficking related charges. What I find more impressive is the fact that the squad has rescued 28 victims from the grips of human trafficking. That is 28 people whose lives were saved thanks to the hard work and dedication of those men and women on this team. Okay? He also said that the suspects who were arrested for these crimes know what they are doing is wrong, as some of them drop their cell phones or take them somewhere else before showing up to have sex with a young child because they do not want their wife to find out where they are. They know what they're doing is wrong. Let me give you guys the fair usage, and I'm going to show it one short news video. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Do me a favor and click that thumbs up. Support this channel. What we stand for: advocating for children, advocating for justice. Stand up against people like this, okay? Here we go.
It's Human Trafficking Awareness Day, and Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Chronister is sharing the outcome of Operation Renewed Hope.
The 3-month-long investigation led to more than 120 human trafficking arrests. And News Gen 8's Brittany Muller joins us live from the sheriff's office in Ybor City to explain. Brittany.
Stacey, Josh, some of those arrests today include a former science teacher, a nurse, and a basketball coach. Sheriff Chad Chronister says these individuals betrayed our trust.
On this Human Trafficking Awareness Day,
the fight against human trafficking is not one that law enforcement can accomplish alone. It is a shared responsibility that extends to each member of our community.
Sheriff Chad Chronister says Operation Renewed Hope led to the arrest of 123 people for human trafficking or trafficking-related charges. Undercover investigators posed as kids to target those preying on minors online.
These criminals knowingly sought to engage in sexual acts with each of them.
Investigators also posed as family members selling their children for sex.
The fact that individuals willingly sought such heinous activities despite knowing the children's ages is abhorrent and deserves our collective contempt.
The sheriff says the most alarming trend detectives saw: the possession of firearms by some of these people.
As if the sexual exploitation is not damaging enough, who knows what their true intentions were with the firearms they possessed.
Since the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office created its human trafficking unit in 2021, there have been more than 600 arrests and 28 victims have been rescued. Chronister says agency partners will assist in providing resources to those victims right away.
When someone who works at this organization comes and says, that used to be me, you used to be me, if you have the courage to take that first step forward, if you're courageous enough, we can get you the help.
Sheriff Chronister also says the agency remains focused on treatment and recovery efforts for these victims, as well as education in identifying the signs of human trafficking. Reporting live this afternoon from Ybor City, Brittany Muller, 8 on your side.
At the end of the day, here's what I had to say about this. Get them all. Get as many of them as you can. Ruin their lives. Make it hard for them to ever be able to get back in society. You know, just this type of behavior, this is just who these people are. And I just think they just need to be taken out of our society, just like that. So this mentality, I think it's just who they are. Like, it's not something I believe that can be rehabilitated. But let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I'm glad we got some justice for those kids. Glad we even got celebrities and ex-NFL players like Tim Tebow out there advocating. So that's awesome, man. Keep doing your thing, brother. Salute. All right. Thank you.